Kyle Sandilands has confessed he was high on marijuana when he was interviewed in 2013 by a Current Affairs' Tracy Grimshaw about his controversial radio presence. Chatting to the soon-to-be-retired ACA host on The Kyle and Jackie O Show on November 23, Kyle admitted he got high to combat nerves before the sit-down. "Can I admit now? I was very high on marijuana," he said. I was so buckled." The admission shocked Tracy, who asked the 51-year-old, "Why did you do that? Did you do that specifically for the interview?" Noting that he'd always watched and admired Tracy, Kyle said he was panicked ahead of the chat. "I was nervous. And I thought, oh, she's not gonna like me," he continued. "I know it's illegal, and I'm naughty, but whatever. I was panicked." The veteran journalist said she was taken aback by Kyle's confession, noting that she also wasn't convinced that she'd like the shock jock at the time. "Gosh, Kyle, that's such a revelation," Tracy said. "I wouldn't have thought that anything made you nervous. I just don't have that sense of you." What happened during Kyle Sandilands' interview on A Current Affair in 2013? In 2013, Tracy interviewed Kyle while he was heading up his breakfast show on 2Day FM with longtime co-host Jackie O. Henderson. During the sit-down, the pair discussed his many on-air controversies and strict censors. Plus whether he believes he needs to be monitored. "I get why they put the monitors in place, but I don't think it's required," Kyle answered at the time. He also said he didn't take criticism lightly. "I've read that I'm a misogynist, I'm a women hater, I always attack women. It's simply not true. I'll say anything to anyone," he said. "People like to say, he's a bully, let's get him fired, let's attack everyone that likes him." The father of one continued, "I have no intentions of upsetting anybody, but I might. I don't want to see anybody break down and cry. I find that horrible. I never intend to hurt anyone's feelings." The latest chat between Kyle and Tracy comes just weeks after the shock jock stormed off air after a segment on The Kyle and Jackie O Show was controversially dumped from the airwaves. Want even more goss? Listen to episode 232 of the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto below. Know something that we don't? Spill the tea here, get the tea first. Follow So Dramatic on Instagram and tune in on Tuesdays to get your reality tea fix with the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto. Indy Brummelin November 24, 2022. Indy Brummelin. Indy is a junior digital content producer who spends her days delving into the good, the bad and the ugly of reality TV. When she's not on the clock, you can find her binging TV thrillers on Netflix and dancing around the kitchen to Elton John. Favorite reality TV show, Beauty and the Geek. Most iconic reality TV star, Abby, I'm a Gemini. Chatfield, BATG's Lachie Mansell comes in a close second.